Grab a brush, put a little makeup. Hide this cultivator with a shake up.
I didn't tell you what I'm gonna do. I didn't think you trust. Okay, then make sure you.
I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. Wake up! Grab a brush, put a little makeup. I just got the better with it. Why do you leave the keys on the table? Here goes the end of the table. Grab a brush, put a little makeup. I just got the better with a shake up. Why do you leave the keys on the table? Why don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide? I cry when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die. Father, dear hands, I commend my spirit, bound into your hands. Why have you forsaken me? In your eyes, forsaken me. In your thoughts, forsaken me. In your heart, forsaken me. I'll trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry angels deserve to die.
And that was Chop Suey, originally sung by System of a Down, but this time was sung by the Dead South. Hello, hello, hello there. I'm BRC. Can't you tell? Can't you see by dawn's early light? Welcome to Ebcv TV of November the 19th, 2023. Today I want to talk about Simon. Even though the tickets are expensive for this festival, especially with the fee being the most expensive part and not the ticket price itself. Anyway, a culinary icon Guy Fieri unveils inaugural Flavortown Festival in Columbus, Ohio, DCMH. Guy Fieri, the renowned chef, restaurateur, best-selling author, award-winning TV host, and Columbus native, has announced the debut of Guy Fieri's Flavortown Fest, a two-day extravaganza celebrating food, flavor, and fun. The event is scheduled to take place June 1st through the 2nd in Columbus, Ohio. Tickets for the festival are currently available for purchase at FlavortownFest.com, starting at $155 for a two-day pass. But what they don't tell you is there's a big old fee here. So you're missing some day KTV. Also, set against the backdrop of the lawn at CAS, a 54-acre campus along the Olentangy River. I don't know how you would say that. Flavortown Fest promises a fusion of food and funk, not fuck, funk, embodying Fieri's dynamic personality and charitable ethos. The festival aims to redefine the traditional event experience by bringing together the culinary delights, music performances, and an overall atmosphere of revelry. Fieri had enlisted the support of some of the nation's top chefs and music artists to ensure that Flavortown Fest lives up to its promise of being a must-attend event. Attendees can expect a diverse array of culinary experiences, including exciting restaurant offerings, engaging culinary demonstrations, and electrifying musical performances. The self-proclaimed mayor of Flavortown, Fieri, expressed his excitement about bringing the festival to the capital city. I was actually born in Columbus, Ohio, so one might say it's pretty much the birthplace of Flavortown, said Fieri. But in 2024, we're making it official with the launch of Flavortown Fest. 2 full days of awesome music, the best chefs, real deal food from around the nation, and a whole lot of fun that you're gonna have to see to believe. This festival will truly be the first of its kind, and I couldn't be more stoked to bring it to my original hometown. Good. But your tickets and fees are expensive. The tickets and ticket fees are expensive, though. In alignment with Fieri's commitment to the community impact, Guy Fieri's Flavortown Fest, in collaboration with the Guy Fieri Foundation, will donate a portion of proceeds from every ticket sold to various charities in and around the Columbus area. The contributions will have a particular focus on first responders, veterans, and other community initiatives. Additional details, including event programming and headlining performances, will be revealed in the coming months. For more information and updates, visit flavortownfest.com or follow Flavortown I guess, on Twitter or Instagram. I don't know. Anyway, but here's the problem with this festival. The fees to the tickets are damn well expensive, as we know. Like I've been saying. And I'm not joking either. I'll show you. See, it's $155 for a 2-day general admission early bird, ticket. But the fee is not 200. Sorry, go back. The early bird GA general admission ticket is $155, but then the fee is $28.30. What happened? Oh, there we go. But then the 2-day general admission plus ticket is $215, and the fee is $39.25. So that's a lot for a fee. You know what, though? Go back. Anyway, let's go to my Instagram, as well as Lucas the Parrot's Instagram. Yep, Lucas the Parrot now has an Instagram. If you want to know what it is, here I'll tell you. It's Lucas the Parrot 1, the number 1. Lucas the Parrot 1, if you're wondering. And I need to follow him. Now he's got a follower. Now you make it happen yourself. You hear me? Now he's got a follower. Yep, Lucas the Parrot now has a follower. So, and he shared a Clay Center post. Whereas I don't think the Clay Center's on Instagram. I'll show you where the Clay Center is. But he copied it from the Facebook page, so let's get to it. From the Clay Center for the Arts and Sciences of West Virginia Facebook page. With more than a month's worth of festive events, create your own holiday adventure at the Clay Center. Interested in seeing a performance, we got ballet, symphonies, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical. Hoping to make memories with the little ones. There are visits with Santa, ornament making, hands-on winter STEAM workshops, and more. No matter how you choose to celebrate, we have something for everyone. See what we got in store for you this holiday season at https, whatever that symbol is, /theclaycenter.org/holiday-season/ from Lucas the Parrot, and I'm going to do it in his voice because that's who makes his voice. I can't wait for November 24th. It will be my first time at the Clay Center. If I go. Yeah, that was the parrot excitement noises. Sound like that. Sounds like Maxwell Monkey's excitement. Yep. We'll try to go, Lucas the Parrot. It's only a few days away. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, it's only a few days away. And what's on the 24th? Hold on a minute. It's the holidays kickoff. And what's going to be at the holidays kickoff? Here, I'll show you. And this is also why I want to go too. So I can say I've been to I don't know if this is their first holidays kickoff, but at least I can say I was there on opening holidays day. I guess you could say. Holidays kickoff at the Clay Center. 219 people responded. How many people are actually going? 11, and interested 208. Damn. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. It's from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Join us as we kick off the holiday season at the Clay Center with our holidays Black Friday day as seasonal fun. Hold on, when is Thanksgiving again? So that's Black Friday. So Thanksgiving's actually coming up, apparently. Yeah, Thanksgiving's actually coming up pretty damn soon. Damn. I forgot Thanksgiving was coming up. Anyway, let's get back to the thing here. Santa will be here for visits and photos from 12 to 2 p.m. You will have the chance to get creative and make your own ornaments in the Inventor's Lab. Design holiday cards using block printing techniques in the art studio. Stargaze in the Caperton Planetarium and Theater. And enjoy a delicious hot chocolate bar at our Curiosity Cafe, which I want to see because last time I was at a clay center, they were making that and building that, and now it's done, I guess. Hot chocolate bar. So what? So it's a buffet of hot chocolate. Is that it? Good. Good. Can't wait. There's a range of activities for everyone to enjoy, so be sure to join the festive fun. All activities are included in the museum admission prices. I forgot Thanksgiving was coming up soon, though, too. Hmm.
Future, these moves looking real nice in the future. Never gonna let it look nice. Look nice. Boy, I don't think they're ready for it.
You know, Optimum Internet gives you speeds up to 1 gig.
Wow, that's fast.
With 99.9% network reliability.
Skip.
Hello? Yeah, I'm uploading the trailer right now. Yeah, Sonic looks pretty good in it. Does he look like he does in the game? Well, I haven't played any of the Sonic games, but I've had the popsicle, and you know what? I think I did a pretty good job. Oh, you tweeted it? Let me see what they're saying. I'm gonna need to send you a second draft.
Glad they sorted that out. The movie might have taken some creative liberties, but how about the cookbook? Let's take a look at Sonic the Hedgehog, the official cookbook.
Be right back.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the official cookbook with recipes by Victoria
Yeah, I
Rosenthal
thought
and
this
text by Ian
was
Flynn.
the Sonic Driving Cookbook. That's what I
Gets his
thought.
dining and dashing with the blue
But
blur
it's
himself
okay,
with a
too.
collection of recipes and treats inspired by Sonic and Friends. Now, I was a Nintendo kid growing up, so I haven't played a lot of Sonic, but from the little I played, I never thought of the games as being food heavy in content, so when I heard about the cookbook, I was immediately intrigued and knew I had to check it out. The cookbook and all of the recipes are told from the perspective of the colorful cast of characters from the game, so expect plenty of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, and Eggman, but even minor characters get referenced as well. What's really cool is that the flavor text is written by Ian Flynn, who wrote a lot of the Sonic comics and even the story of Sonic Frontiers, so the flavor text for this cookbook is coming from someone with a great understanding of the Sonic cast, their voices, and personalities. Accompanying the flavor text are some helpful info about the recipes. I really like how each recipe has a difficulty and speed rating measured in gold rings, a cute little nod to the games. And the overall design of the cookbook is just so vibrant and fun to look at. The book is chock full of visuals, and I'm excited to report that yes, all recipes have accompanying food photos, which is a big win in my book. Even some of the recipe pages where there's a ton of text and they have to fit in a lot of content, they still manage to squeeze in a small image, which is something I really appreciate. On top of the photos, there are a lot of cute and crisp illustrations of the Sonic characters sprinkled throughout the book, so yeah, it's a very visual piece of medium that's very nice to look at. As for the recipe selection, there are some recipes that are based on in-universe canon foods from the games or shows, but for the most part they're more like fun homages to the game's characters and locations, so the food's connection to the universe is pretty loose, I think, but Sonic's favorite food, chili dogs, are front and center here. There are even several chili dog recipe variants in here, so if you're a chili dog lover like Sonic, you're gonna have plenty of options. Well, that's enough of that. Let's go to the kitchen and race through 3 recipes to find out what the Sonic cookbook is all about.
Okay, I may not have edited the Sonic trailer, but I do a lot of editing.
But to make editing less boring, I usually edit on my right monitor and I have Netflix playing on my left monitor. And you best believe I've gone through so many shows and movies already. One Piece binged, Chef's Table binged, The Office binged. To you guys in the US, bet you can't get The Office on Netflix, can you? Well, actually, You can with Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN allows you to watch even more movies and shows with the same Netflix login by giving you access to content available in other regions. If I want to rewatch Lord of the Rings for the millionth time, I can turn Surfshark to Australia to access their Netflix. If I ever decide to finish Adventure Time, I can turn Surfshark to France. And for sure I'm going to be binging Attack on Titan, so for sure I'm going to be turning Surfshark to Japan. And for my fellow gamers, do you want to play online without fear of salty trolls getting your IP and doxing you? Do you want access to region-locked games or region-locked servers or potentially lower your ping? Do you want to download Baldur's Gate through your Starfield or any of these new games that are like a bazillion gigs each and your ISP is throttling your download speed? If the answer is yes and you don't already have a VPN, chances are you're already thinking of getting one anyway, so why not get one now with Surfshark's great offer? If you purchase a 24-month VPN plan, you get up to 6 extra months for free using my promo code MISOHUNGRY, MISOHUNGRIE. Unlimited devices, 24/7 support, no logs are collecting your data, 30-day money-back guarantee, Surfshark VPN, no reason not to try it. Anyways, I'm gonna go edit, you go back to the video. The first thing we gotta do in our Sonic adventure is collect some rings, but not just any old gold rings. We're making some golden onion rings. Starting with the batter, in a bowl toss in 4 cups of all-purpose flour along with 1/3 cup of potato starch, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Mix it all together, then scoop a cup of it into a small bowl. Then in another small bowl, place in 2.5 cups of buttermilk. Now we're ready to dunk our rings. The recipe calls for 2 large white onions cut up into 3/4 inch thick rounds. Toss an onion ring in the small bowl of flour first, then submerge in the buttermilk, then onto the large bowl of flour. Place the ring onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet and repeat the same steps until you've got all onion rings covered in the batter. Once you've got all the rings done, it's time to apply a second coat. Place the rings back into the buttermilk again, then back to the large bowl. This should give your onion rings a nice thick coating. Do this second round of battering with all of the rings, and then, and only then, are we now ready to fry. Heat up about 1.5 inches worth of canola or peanut oil in a deep pot to 360 degrees Fahrenheit and fry up some rings for about 2 minutes per side until golden brown. It's going to take you a while to get through the whole batch, so the cookbook says to pop the finished rings in the oven at 250 degrees Fahrenheit to keep them warm while you do the rest. Work your way through all of the rings, and after that, it's time to whip up some sauce. To make simple blue sauce, combine together 4 ounces of blue cheese, 1 ounce of prepared horseradish, 4 ounces of sour cream, 2 ounces of mayo, a teaspoon of blue spirulina powder, season with some kosher salt and ground black pepper. Stir everything, and that should pair nicely with the golden onion rings. Grab as much as you can before you lose them. Now for a crash course on the main course. Time to whip up a batch of Sonic's favorite food. This is the perfect chili dog. But the perfect chili dog starts with a perfect chili, so let's start by placing on a tray a quartered onion, a yellow bell pepper, a red bell pepper, a jalapeno pepper. The cookbook also calls for a poblano pepper, but my local grocery store didn't carry any, so I'm just gonna double up on the jalapeno. Brush them all with some olive oil and season with salt and pepper, then bake these in the oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. After that, flip everything over and add 6 cloves of garlic and bake that for another 15 minutes until soft and the skin blackened. Wrap the peppers with foil and rest them for 30 minutes to cool them down. Once cool, remove the stems, peel the skins, and remove the seeds, then dice them up. Now in a medium pan over medium-high heat, toast 2 pasilla peppers and 1 mulatto pepper, both stemmed and seeded. I knew for sure my grocery store wouldn't carry these, but since these are dried, I was able to order these on Amazon. Cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until fragrant, then transfer the toasted peppers to a small pot and submerge in water. Turn this to high heat, and once simmering, cover and remove from the heat and set for 10 minutes. Once 10 minutes has passed, remove the peppers from the water and place them in a blender. Add 6 ounces of tomato paste and half a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes and blend everything until smooth. Now in a deep pot, cook 2 pounds of ground beef over medium-high heat and cook until browned. Then add in 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of brown sugar, a tablespoon of ground coffee, and a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Stir all of that good stuff until well mixed. Never had coffee in my chili before, but I like the idea. Lastly, add in the roasted veg along with a 15-ounce can of red kidney beans, the other half of the canned diced tomatoes, and the blended peppers. Bring to a simmer, then add in 2 bay leaves, cover it all up, and cook on low heat for 4 hours, stirring every once in a while to prevent burning. That's gonna take a while, but once that's done, we gotta work on the dogs. Boil some water in a pot and cook some hot dogs for 3 to 5 minutes to warm them up. Then place some buns on a wire rack on top of that and let the bread steam for 30 seconds. Now place the hot dog in the bun, top with chili, then mustard and cheddar cheese. The cookbook suggests to mix and match the toppings to your liking, and there it is, the perfect chili dog according to Sonic. That chili cooked low and slow, but I got a feeling I'll be gobbling these up mighty fast. And for dessert, since Sonic is a ringaholic, we might as well make more rings. This time, donut rings. We're gonna make 7 rings in hand. First step is we gotta heat up a cup of milk with 1/3 cup of unsalted butter in a small saucepan on medium heat. Once the butter has melted, remove from the heat and cool it down to 100 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Once cool, add in 2 1/4 teaspoon of active dry yeast and let this rest for 5 minutes to get it to bubble up. Now to prep our dry ingredients, mix together 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of bread flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a teaspoon of salt. Pour half of this mix in a mixer and add in the yeast mix and combine everything with a dough hook until lightly combined. Then add in 2 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla paste, and then you're going to add in the rest of the dry ingredients and mix for about 5 to 10 minutes until smooth. Ball it up and place on a lightly oiled large bowl and cover. Wait for about 2 hours for it to double in size. After a couple of hours, place the dough on a floured surface and roll it up until it's about a 1/2 inch thick. Then using a 3.5 inch circular cutter, start cutting some circles in the dough and use a small round cutter to make the holes in the middle. The centers can be used as donut holes, or you can just reform all of the excess dough and create more donuts, which is what I did. Cover up the donuts with a damp towel and let them rest again for another 30 minutes. Frying time. Heat up 2 inches of canola or peanut oil over medium heat, and once it reaches 350 degrees Fahrenheit, place in 4 donuts and fry these for 1 to 2 minutes. Flip, then cook for another minute. Remove the donuts from the pot and dry them on a paper towel-lined plate and work on the rest of the donuts. After that, we work on the icing. The cookbook features 4 different types of icing for this recipe. The first one is the blue white chocolate frosting, which starts with heating up a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter and a tablespoon of milk in a small saucepan over medium heat. Once the butter is melted, turn the heat off and add in 4 ounces of white chocolate and half a teaspoon of vanilla paste. When the chocolate is melted, add in half a teaspoon of blue spirulina powder and 1 cup of icing sugar and mix everything well. Dip the donut in, and that is a beautiful Sonic Blue treat. Now for the chocolate frosting, we do the butter and milk thing again, but this time we stir in dark chocolate instead. Dip in the donut, and come on, who doesn't like this chocolatey classic? But how about something a bit more sophisticated with a matcha frosting? For this one, just mix together a 1/4 cup of melted butter with 4 ounces of cream cheese, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of matcha powder. Add in 2 cups of icing sugar, but add them half a cup at a time and stop when you're happy with the sweetness. Get your green on your
That's why I call Shrek green color.
dough and set aside. Lastly, for the strawberry glaze, mix a 1/4 cup of melted butter with 5
I know this is a Sonic video, not Sonic driving, but Sonic the Hedgehog video, but that looked like Shrek green color.
strawberries that have been pureed,
He should have called this also the Sonic and Shrek cookbook.
3 tablespoons of milk, and 2
But
cups.
since this is just a Sonic cookbook, I mean, I don't think you realized that that was a Shrek green color.
Cups of icing sugar. Dip the donut in, and with all of these donuts, you should have 7 rings in hand. Or actually, quite a bit more than 7, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Finally, let's get to munching. Look at this glorious pile of rings. Isn't it
And also, that's too much food.
beautiful? Let's bite
Even for me.
into these, and
I hope you
yeah,
shared that.
that's nice. Solid, crispy, crunchy crust and beautifully seasoned with the sweetness of the onion coming through front and center. Double battering is definitely worth the effort and makes for a kick-ass mouthfeel. Let's try it with the blue cheese sauce. Yeah, the sauce is pretty good, with the blue cheese that's pungently delightful and that kick from the horseradish. I like the sauce, but to be honest, I always prefer my onion rings and fries with regular old ketchup, so I still prefer that, but this is a nice change of pace. Plus, it's blue. Okay, let's try the chili dogs. These smell really good, and damn, Sonic, no wonder these are your favorite. These are tasty as heck. Loving the depth of flavors from the roasted peppers and toasted chilies. It's tart, smoky, spicy, savory, aromatic in all the best ways, and having it slow cooked for 4 hours, it's like those chilies went in a hyperbolic time chamber and became Super Saiyan chilies. Also, I really like how the buns are steamed. I usually toast my hot dog buns to get them slightly crispy, but I think a soft, moist, pillowy bun is better for this recipe. Let's try something a bit different here and add some of those onion rings and blue cheese sauce on it. Not bad, but I think the sauce detracts from the chili, so the OG recipe is better. Honestly, this is probably the best chili I've ever had, and I've made a lot of chili, guys. Even if you're not feeling the hot dog and you just want yourself a big bowl of chili, I highly recommend this one. Our dessert is called 7 Rings in Hand, but comes in 4 flavors and yields like a dozen pieces. The math might not make sense, but the flavors sure do. Fresh out of the fryer, I gotta say, these are amazing. Great texture with a subtle crisp because it's freshly fried. The vanilla bean paste really comes through, and just the dough itself is super vanilla-y and flavorful. Oh, so good. The icing flavors, all 4 of them are really good. Here's how I rank them. 4th is the blue white choco, really good vanilla flavor, but I just like the other ones better. 3rd is the chocolate, such a classic taste. 2nd is the strawberry. I think I got really lucky and I just bought some really tasty berries. And 1st is the matcha, with that slightly bitter, slightly salty contrast, but really, they're all pretty great. So, is the Sonic Cookbook any good? Absolutely. Full of photos and full of fun-looking recipes with a wide variety of difficulty with a little something for all levels of home cooks. The ones I made were delicious, and I'm confident there are even more bangers in the book. Good stuff. Thanks again to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring the video.
Yep. Nice. Good. I just wish this was the Sonic Driving Cookbook, but this is okay too. Also, the other day, I don't know if I told you people, but I won a Bob Evans gift card, another one. And I'll play the video in just one moment, but I just want to show you the Bob Evans menu, okay? And it was a $25 gift card, and I won it off of WQBE 97.5. WQBE, which is in Charleston, West Virginia, if you're wondering. So let's play the video to hear my voice.
Alright, the question today for Let's Start Trivia, that's maybe I didn't even realize it. Someone caught my eye and started looking into it and come to find out Ohio is the only state that does not have one of these. Or I guess you could say Ohio is the only state that does have one, but we'll go with Ohio is the only state that doesn't have one of these, okay? Doesn't have one of what?
Just listen.
$25 gift card to Bob Evans. What do you got? What's the state fish? It does have something to do with your state and overall image, but no, it's nothing to do with the fish or wildlife or anything like that. All right, I guess we're looking for the answer. Was it a national park? No, nothing to do with national parks. This is more about their states. Good one, though. Q, do you know? Yeah, I think I do. What? A rectangular state flag. A rectangular? What the world do they have? Like a parallel, I don't know what type of flag it is, but it's like a triangular flag or something. Sort of. I think they call it, what, a burgie? But yeah!
Yeah, I got it right.
You're all right. I didn't think it would go that fast. Yep, that is it. That is it. Every other state has a rectangular flag except is, and I gotta admit, I mean, I know flag etiquette pretty darn well. I'm trying to think how in the world you'd even fold it. But yeah, theirs is, it's, they call it a burgie. It's not a complete triangle. It's like two triangles. Well, you just look it up and you see what I'm talking about. Yeah, that is it. Who is this? Bailey Robert Chandler. Well, you got it, Bailey. Congratulations. $25 Bob Evans on the way. What's your favorite radio station? 97.5 QBE. Mark your calendar for the 54th annual.
Great QBE, yeah. And I won that gift card, and it's at my aunt's and grandma's house right now. And I'm trying to get it, here soon so I can show you what a Bob Evans gift card and a KRT bus pass looks like. But I'm pretty damn sure you already know what that looks like. A KRT bus pass looks like a Mag Strike card, while the other, the Bob Evans gift card, looks like, well, just a restaurant gift card. Like any other, except I think it's made of cardboard. I don't know. And I would try and get Jose to give it to me today, but then he said he didn't know what time he worked. And I asked him this yesterday, and he did say it did come in the mail, the Bob Evans gift card and the KRT bus pass the other day. Hold on a minute.
Watch sports with live TV like cable. With YouTube TV, try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
When you shop Kroger brand, you can count on proven quality for all your favorite things. And we guarantee.
Greetings, fine people of the internet. Well,
Nope.